Okay, part... who even knows anymore? What, 16 for Mass Effect 2? So I'm gonna have to do the Help Samara mission, because right now I don't know how to help Thane. But I can't do the Thane one, I think, until I do Tali's mission. So I got a bunch of little stuff to do before I continue the main story with the IFF tag and whatever. Help Samara, Omega. Honestly, it looks a lot like, Hi Charity from Halo. Oh crap, I forgot to change my guns again.
The daily death count on Omega is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location.
Go to the Afterlife
However,
Club.
given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Afterlife Club.
Thank you.
Miranda Lawson. I thought that might be you.
Hello, Ish. Long time no see.
I take it you've met each other before.
Jacob and I worked a mission with Ish a few years back.
I don't know what this
He
is.
helped us with some information.
Man, I
One
turned
of
the
my
AC
finer
off and it's already like
moments, I'd say.
boiling in here, but I'm doing it for the video.
Is this gonna be a problem?
I've worked with Ish a few times. He's a coward and a liar, but he's useful enough.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look around for anything that might hold. Good seeing you again, Miranda.
Once the area is declared safe for visitors, Admiral Stephen Hackett will preside.
Now it's quarantine zone.
A source reports that the attack on the human colony of Freedom's Progress is being investigated as a possible terrorist attack by dissidents from
Holy
former council
crap.
races.
What? Titillating alien magazine? What?
While no formal statement has been issued, the council has made formal information requests of the
Oh,
Solarian Special
dude,
Task Squad.
that's awesome. Can't buy the rest here.
Imagine this. You're in the Nexus. It's late, and the only one around is that scrapper.
Can salvage.
And a few forges scratching for food. Suddenly, a shot. Red-hot lifeblood pours from a wound in your back as your life ebbs away. The attacker leans forward, hoists and is not.
How do I get to Ken salvage?
Explorer ships have reported seeing vessels of an unknown make, but whose silhouette strongly resembles ancient Ragnar ship profiles. The few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that rapidly retreated. The council has pledged investigation.
Have I been here?
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report.
No, I haven't.
Since EU Prime, an initial surge in HVAC enlisted
Okay, talk to Arya on...
The Asari Shaira, more commonly known as the Consort. However, he suggested an announcement could help.
Here, the club at.
Come on, let me in.
Now, where's Arya?
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in
Arya's
mind.
gotten word that some blood... She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's the Blood Pack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Hold on, I'm gonna answer a text.
What's Arya's interest in protecting?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
Why come to me? Arya's usual
Because
muscle.
Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn.
Fine. If it gets out that Arya... You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random
I'll
act.
look into it.
Good. Patriarch, come back here when it's done. You'll get your...
I'll be back with
Good
the job.
luck.
Hopefully this doesn't cut off this mission when I do this.
What do you need?
So, you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Mundane things you can find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Just don't waste my time.
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see. Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Where would I even find the... Oh, wait.
Come on, let me in.
Representatives contested the claim, stating that no identifiable corpse remained, and thus no group can claim responsibility for Archangel's death. Regardless, this news is a major boon for Omega.
Alright, apartments.
Neff died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my Neff, my baby.
I'm looking into your daughter's death.
Are you one of Arya's people?
I'm looking into this on my own authority.
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my Neff is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth. I see. I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about
That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth
She
control
controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club, loves the base. She's a hedonist.
So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? Is she the one that...
I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
Did Neff hang out anywhere?
She was always quiet working here at home. Then, a few weeks ago, she started going out all the time. To the VIP area of that club down the street. I think you need a password or something. The change was so sudden. She just seemed tired and distracted when she wasn't around Morinth. My Neff had a fire inside her. She was shy, but she was creative and driven and the best girl a mother could hope for.
She was creative. How so?
She was a sculptor. Several galleries were interested in her. Said her work was fresh.
You mind if I examine Neff's room?
I didn't want to disturb anything. Her clothes, her art, her sculptures, everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. She's gone, and nothing will fix that. Why did this happen? She never hurt anybody.
We need to look in your daughter's room. Nothing will be disturbed.
Everything will be just as she... I'll examine her things.
Alright.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the hallux is flowing through me, the way she looks at me with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight.
She's being
Whatever
brainwashed.
happens,
It's like a love
I want to
potion.
be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb
Jeez.
trash from Omega.
Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room, and then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Skewers?
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal, and she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds like my kind of Asari.
You joke, Shepard, but for all your might, you will be in great danger. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground.
Oh boy.
You must go there alone and unarmed.
I'm the bait.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will draw her in.
I'm walking into this place with no gun and no backup?
I will be
This
in the
sounds
shadows
like a terrible
watching,
idea.
Shepard. You will never be alone. This I swear. But you cannot barge in with guns and allies. Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear. This is a subtle, delicate act. Trust me.
Time's wasting. Let's get
I
over it.
agree. We can talk more.
Neff, I'm sending you this hologram by the Elcor artist.
Neff made that. A man from some gallery offered me 4 years' salary for it.
Back alley entrance to the VIP section. Nope. These areas of the map kind of remind me of what's it called? Deus Ex, Human Revolution, and this is the second one.
What do you
Mankind
want?
Divided.
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who wasn't?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, know this. Until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me as I
Okay,
trust her.
what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with... Morinth sent Neff a note saying she likes the elk. Well, Shepard, that's
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and
Okay.
Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Hold on 1 second on my phone.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for XVII 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. XVII 10 is playing tomorrow.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they
What?
crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
I don't talk to people.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
What kind of help?
My friend Moira is doing a piece on Omega Games. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
What is she doing?
A bid piece. She's an investigative reporter, you know? She's trying to profile gang leaders.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's on her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say the two words are terminal and eternity, in that order, please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
Terminal eternity.
Sounds simple enough.
I stare at monitors all day. I can't walk up and talk to her again. I can't let Moira die. It's just saying 2 words in a sentence. You can do that, right?
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that
Terminal
order, just work them into a sentence.
eternity. Alright.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
I love this place. I love everyone here. I love you.
You need something, man?
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
He's emphasizing eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Florid. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moira. I'm ready to head out. Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
Hi again. I already said I love you, though.
Punch.
You're breathing on my drink.
Sweaty.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too. Don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. Enjoy watching you use it.
The lady asked you to step away.
What the hell? I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
Hey,
Hey!
I'll dance next to you. If you want to think we're dancing together, go ahead.
I do want to think that. My name is Morin. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me?
Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same thing.
Do we?
Oh crap.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
There must be some good artists on Omega.
I really can't imagine anything good here.
There's a local girl named Neff. She disappeared a while ago, but her work is...
Quite unknown to me. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
These call them vids.
Do you know Vaenya?
My favorite. The two actresses on it are so glamorous.
I'll have to watch it.
Maybe we could do that together.
Sure.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that. You know?
What do you think of Hallex?
It slithers through my soul. Seems like we share some interests.
I've traveled all over the
It
galaxy.
changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Do you think this conversation is about power?
Of course it is.
The fact that we're sitting here in your booth means I'm winning.
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and
Dang.
I want you alone. Have a Hallex if you want, but wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me
boy.
you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
I want you. I'd kill for you. Anything you want.
Shh, darling. Just relax.
What if I screw this
and
up?
Hear my words. Marin! Mother. Do not call me that. I can't choose to stop being your daughter. Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me. Enough, Moran! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari. But they are not ready to reveal this. So I must die. You are a disease to be purged. Nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
End of the line, Morin.
And they call me a monster.
Oof.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess.
She just punched a hole in her face.
I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
All right. $30,000 credits. Wow. That is not the right way. Gotta get back to the Normandy.
You might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something. How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
How many more ship upgrades are there? Gotta be close to all of them, right? The AR is fully upgraded, yay! Just quickly talk to Gioka.
I'm glad things worked out, Commander. I was worried you'd dump Samara for some crazy soul sucker with a death fetish, all lithe and sexy and... Never mind.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Oh, the humidity in here is so bad. I mean, that means maybe it's gonna storm soon.
Commander, you might want to speak with Tally. She seems very worried about something.
Gonna unlock the Tally mission, yep.
Kenneth, what is the...
You're the best, Commander. We just got those FBA couplings installed. Now we only have to calibrate every week instead of every day. We're thinking about celebrating our newfound free time with some Skillian 5 poker. Want to join us?
Come on, Kenneth. The Commander doesn't want to play cards with grease monkeys like
Actually,
us.
that sounds interesting.
You in, Tally?
Sure, that's
Are we actually gonna play
fantastic
poker?
I'll get the cards.
My Skillian 5's a bit rusty.
You'll be easy on the rookie, right?
Of course, Commander. It's all friendly.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we don't actually get to play it? That's lame.
Be gentle on the rookie. I can't believe we fell for that.
That's
Never
dumb.
underestimate Shepard.
So word loop.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're
Like I
convicted?
said, if it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the
So
migrant.
no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. The most recent one was Anora Vanya Vasilani. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our system.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
So how does the trial work? How soon
They'll
do we...
wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Okay, let's go
I was
find
going
them.
to book passage on another ship. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Alright.
Commander, what can I do for
You have a minute,
There's a
Miranda?
lot to do,
Yeah.
Shepard.
I'll let you
Of
work.
course, Commander.
Come on. That is awesome. I'm absolutely gonna wear that.
No message. How may I help you, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Tally, treason, feigns into the father. So many assignments. Two suns next to each other? It's like Tatooine. Whoa. 50,000 craft. See, who goes there next to Zaid? I don't understand. Maybe it's somebody that we recruit towards the end of the game? I don't know. I haven't used this gun in a while. Let's try that. Have I used that? Let's try this. Weird.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission
It's a
to dock
long
with
name.
the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home,
That's a long, what is that?
We'd
What is
like a
that called?
security and
Full sign?
quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not
Is
clean.
this supposed to be Dragon Age armor?
Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
I think it is.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you.
Captain? Bro, I'm
We'll
commander.
be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent
I don't remember who her father was.
only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such
such a thing.
If Tali Zora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
That looks so cool. I wonder if this was in the original game or if this was added for Legendary Edition. I don't know.
Tali Zora vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Wait, that actress sounds familiar.
Auntie Ron! Shepard vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron vas Tonbay. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried
Who
under
is that?
that name, given your departure from the Nema.
Oh, she sounds so familiar.
You're an admiral.
Is that the
Does
lady
mean you're
that
one of the
played
judges?
I'm afraid not.
Marvel in
My
Captain
history
Marvel?
with Tali and her father forced me
I
to
forget her name.
recuse myself.
But man,
I
she sounds
imagine
familiar.
father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora vas Nema. Whatever we must call you legally.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew now, recognized by Quarian law. And remember, an accused is always represented by his or her ship's captain.
So, you would actually speak for my defense?
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard.
I look like a
I could
ninja,
not
but
ask
also a
for
knight.
better counselor.
Our legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be.
This is interesting. Side mission, a trial.
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive.
That's gonna bug me, not knowing who that
sustained
is.
us, and enabled us to reach this season. Kill us alive.
Wait. Oh wait, no, I just remembered. I've heard that voice
The
in
accused Tali
the
Zora
trailer,
vas
and there's a
Normandy
scene
has
in
come
Star
with
Trek
her captain to
2009
defend
with that
herself against
lady
the
with
charge
that
of
voice.
treason.
She's in, or one of those.
A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard vas Normandy. Your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora vas Nema, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali?
Yeah, she's
you're
got such a
accused of
distinct
bringing
voice
active
that
guests to
I
the
know
migrant
that
fleet.
voice when I hear
What
it.
say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lampship where your father was working.
I want to know if they look like humans under there.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
Oh no.
What? Oh, Keela.
As you can see, Tali is as surprised as I am by news of a Geth attack.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Bashtet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then
Their voices sound a little familiar too.
You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Understood.
Whatever Geth are on the Alarai have likely done
Vitor,
more
wasn't he
themselves.
from...
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the
Little.
Alarai?
We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 15.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
It sounds like your ideas about synthetics are in the minority.
Yes, at least on the Admiralty board, Hangerel sees an enemy that must be crushed. Salchorus would run away and hide on some new colony world. I had thought Rail to be firmly in Han's camp, but if his experiments were on active Geth, perhaps we have ideas in common.
If we don't find Rael alive on the Alarai, what do you think will happen?
The power balance will be disrupted. That would favor peace then, as Sharla Raan is too careful to risk her own neck. But if the Admiral replacing Rail agrees with me, things could become very exciting.
You support experiments on living creatures?
Rail should have felt no more guilt experimenting on Geth than I did while performing surgery on a childhood toy.
The fact that you performed surgery on your childhood toys explains a great deal, Admiral.
A ship travels faster than I can. With the right programming, it can choose locations, even defend itself when attacked. But it is just a machine. It was built for the sole purpose of serving its master, and it can be dismantled whenever its master desires.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalchorus be the ones to chart this course. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Talizora.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Talizora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
You're insane.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger
He was in the beginning of the
fleet.
game.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
want to help, but I can't. I didn't see anything.
Don't worry, Vitor. We're going to find the things that did this, and we're going to kill them.
Good. Thank you.
Tally could use some friends right now. Would
No,
you be willing?
I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Cal Rieger.
Shepard, Talizora, good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right. That's troubling.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya? It sounds like you gave your report to the Admiralty already.
Well, stayed to argue the charges against Talizora. I've served with her, and she deserves better than what she's getting.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to the Admiralty Board?
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geth since she and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side, then find evidence to clear your name. They were hesitant, but, well, you didn't have many other options, ma'am. I recommended getting you onto the Alarai. I hope you can handle it.
You did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do
Right.
with...
Remember the damn sun on Haystrom? Shorted out everything. Way too much radiation? The sun's getting old. Only it's not. Dark energy. It's reducing the mass of the star's interior. Techs are worried.
Do you think the Geth are responsible for what's happening to
How
Haystrom's
could
sun?
they do that? Do they have
Keela,
tech
I
for
hope
that?
not. They can screw up a star. Our chances in war are even worse than I thought.
I don't think this is the Geth. It would take mass... It's too inefficient to be a weapon, and even the Geth wouldn't destroy a useful
I hope you're right, man. Synthetic bastards are bad enough as it is.
What does that dark energy buildup mean?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has the scientists worried.
Hopefully it's isolated, some rare phenomenon. If dark energy can destabilize solar material. Probably not something to worry about now. But resources in this galaxy are scarce enough without stars suddenly going dead.
Some days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own is the right idea.
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind of a beating on Haystrom.
Physical damage wasn't bad. I was down for about a week with infection, though. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those admirals.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians
We
to
can't
fight.
afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics. It's not as though everyone would die from a single shot.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strike ops, Tally. Don't have all the fancy equipment in a frontline fight. Supplies get strained. Things get ugly, fast.
We should get going.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Yeah, you could just
Stay
miss
safe
all
out
that
there.
dialogue.
Shepard spoke well to the Emeralds.
What's the point of that?
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much. Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing guests. Talizora is guilty.
Alright, let's finish all this dialogue.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm
The
in
admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alarai. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead.
You're saying there's no data about the inside?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls.
No, we don't.
How long have you known Tally's family?
Since before Riel was an admiral. 25 or 30 years. I was there when Tally was born. Her mother and I had synced up our suits so we could be in the same open-air room. I was sick for a week, but it was worth it. I was the one who took Tally from her mother and put her in the bubble. She cried so hard.
I don't understand. You put your children in
what?
bubbles?
Environmental units. It's a step between relying on the mother's immune system through nursing and getting a suit of one's own.
The bubbles let parents take their children out of the clean rooms safely. We don't wear suits until adolescence.
There's a celebration when a child gets her first suit.
That's weird
It's
as
a
hell.
coming of age.
I'm not hearing much about Rail's involvement in Tally's life.
It's difficult to explain. I shouldn't.
It's all right, Anshala.
Oh, she's
No
her
secrets
aunt? I guess I
between
didn't catch end of that.
I think I told Shepard about my father.
If you say so. Riel was committed to the Quarian cause. That didn't leave him a lot of time for his family. He wanted to give Tally and her mother the home world, or a strong fleet at least. That was how he showed his love.
What kind of evidence will carry weight with the admirals?
Tally, you admitted to saying...
Yes, but never anything that could have come back online on its own. I took every possible precaution.
Then find records of your shipment and experiments. Something that proves that this is all just a terrible accident that nobody could have foreseen.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this... The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development, or...
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tally, but others
I know the
are.
migrant fleet is formidable, but even you
We
can't
grew
take them.
tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Talizora is stuck with a human captain, at least...
Tally, I'm glad Admiral Rahm got you
Lots
leave to
of
hit the
dialogue.
Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears
I'm
your
more
name.
concerned with finding my
I
father.
wish you luck.
And I am reading
Blow
this,
up
by the
some
way. Just
gas
because I
on the
skipped doesn't
way.
mean I'm not reading it.
And your captain So, you stole the Nemo's best crew member. I suppose I'll allow it, given what you did to those Geth at the Citadel.
I take it you and Tally are acquainted.
All the old guard knows Tally. Rail brought her to Admiralty board meetings when she was a little girl.
It was one of the few times I got to see him.
Hey now, your father didn't always show it, but he cared. He cares about you. You two were always too much alike, and you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the
Nothing
Alarai?
good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Whatever Rail was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth.
Imagine how long this
Don't go
game
in
is if you
expecting
don't skip
survivors.
dialogue at all. You let it all play out.
My father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tally. But
Or
if
how
Shah
short it would
hadn't
be if you skipped it
suggested
all.
You might volunteer. We'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where
Thanks for
we
the
Oh,
information.
hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
I hate when I do that.
Tally, Shepard, you should get to the Alarai.
Can you tell me about the other admirals?
The one you didn't recognize, Tally, is Admiral Zen. On the other hand, she's always been in favor of studying the Geth. Admiral Corris is the same whining suit wetter he always was.
You disagree with Admiral Corus's policies, I'm guessing. Or is it personal?
The man is a damn Geth apologist. Thinks we were
That's
wrong
one and the
to
same
try to
nowadays.
destroy them centuries
You can't
ago.
disagree on
Just to
policies
search
without
for new
becoming
colony
someone's enemy.
possibilities instead of taking back the
That's
whole
what
world.
modern politics
Any
are.
research on the Geth makes him angry. You don't have much of a chance with him, I'm afraid.
You and Tally's father go back a long
We
way.
served together on the gunship Yaska during a bad Batarian raid. We were kids. Crew of 10, and 6 were dead. Kinetic barriers were down. Rail and I were alone on the bridge, and the Batarians had drawn off a tramp freighter. Our ship was under orders to hold position, but Rail looked at me and said, "We're underage. They can't charge us for breaking formation." He took the helm, I took weapons, and we brought that freighter back. The crew called us heroes. Brass called us idiots. They slapped medals on our suits, then kicked us off to pilgrimage a bit earlier than usual. That's Rail for you.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tally bringing back a
You noticed that, did you? Tally's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy, and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
I hope the Quarian people find some place
We're
to
too
live.
comfortable.
We might need
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Good luck.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Valkoris Vas Quib.
Quib,
Do not
quib.
ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. You have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
That sounds like Ray Fiennes, but I doubt it.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have let us destroy it. When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
You have a ship named Quib.
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's
That's funny.
registry
They just
information.
couldn't change it.
The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another
I've
ship.
occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer.
It's weird that they put the name of their ship in their
respectable
name.
like the Deferens or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib-Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Sarah are not to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
You and the other admirals appear to have some disagreements.
You are correct. Tali, I apologize for it being brought into your proceedings. The other admirals are pushing for war. Rael Zora was researching new weapons to use against the Geth. They would see our fleet destroyed in the skies over our homeworld, rather than find a new colony and adapt.
Can the Quarians coexist with the Geth?
I don't know. We all deserve to find out. They are our children, Shepard. We have all done horrible things to each other, but it has to end. For both groups. That is why I cannot sanction whatever experiments you helped enable, Talizora. I believe this message needs to be sent.
I understand, Admiral. I do not agree with you, but I understand.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
All right. Probably gonna have me load into this, right? Or no?
Talizora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
I didn't expect a human to be such a good speaker.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll
I'm
find?
afraid I don't know much. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though. More than there should have been.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
I need to do a few things.
Understood. The shuttle is here when it...
Yeah, I think I have to stop it here, and because it's 1:10, I'm dying of heat stroke. So the next thing I'll do is finish up Tali's royalty mission. Then I just have Thanes left, and I can actually continue the main story. Alright, so that was part 16 of Mass Effect 2. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in part 17. Until next time, bye-bye.